All right, Nick, thanks. And now here in the studio with us is CEO David Naylor ahead of the grand opening of Within, Texas's first ceremonial psychedelic treatment program. So, David, let's just start with the basics here. Tell me a little bit about how this program works.
Well, the program works where someone would want to come in for healing, treatment through anxiety, depression, chronic pain, OCD, even addiction, and or someone going through a transition in life. We even have clients who come in through maybe have a fear of death, and we help provide a safe setting for them to put the blindfold on and do a new kind of therapy that's been proven to work.
Very cool. Tell me a little bit about, I know you mentioned some different therapies, some people who have OCD maybe. Tell me a little bit about who would specifically benefit from this treatment.
Yeah, I would say anyone that is really struggling, again, through anxiety or depression or OCD, chronic pain, addiction, someone going through transitions like I mentioned, or it could just be someone who has something that they have not quite really worked out, that they can go within themselves and find where real healing can happen within themselves.
So tell me, if someone showed up at your door, kind of walk me through what the process actually looks like.
Yeah, well, they would have a medical intake with our medical team. And after that medical intake, they would really decide if that person's the right fit for our program. After that, they would be setting up with an integration call from one of our guides and integration coaches. And then they would go in through their own therapy, which they would lie down in a safe setting. They would have a playlist, and there's some protocols that we follow through the MAPS organization. And then they would go within themselves to go through a pretty deep and profound process. And then afterward, it's followed up by therapy.
And I know that you guys are kind of first of your kind here. Do you expect this to kind of pick up some steam, maybe expand beyond this one location?
Yeah, we really do. We see it happening around the country in different areas like Oregon, where psilocybin is actually now the ability to treat depression in Oregon. And so we're seeing a rise in psychedelic therapy through Johns Hopkins University. University of Texas is actually speaking tonight at a launch party, and they have a psychedelic research center. So I think that as the results continue to show efficacy, you're going to see much more growth in the area. I
think I saw someone like, I think it was Elon Musk tweet saying he thinks psychedelics are going to kind of be the next turning stone in treatment for OCD, PTSD, et cetera. So
for anyone that wants, for anyone who wants to do the research, it's out there, and the results are pretty staggering.
All right, David, well, thanks so much for joining us. And again, that grand opening is tonight at 5 over on West 22nd and Rio Grande.